Alright, so welcome to yet another amazing video, and today's video is going to be very interesting. I'll tell you why. We are talking about MIUI 11X, and a couple of days back this stable beta update of MIUI 13.0.7 was released for the MIUI 11X. And trust me, what usually Xiaomi does is their phones slow down with updates. This is not the case with the MIUI 11X. I'm really impressed with this update. So do stay tuned till the end of the video to know everything, including the benchmark numbers about this wonderful update. But before we get into the details, if you haven't already, please subscribe because it doesn't cost you anything and it really motivates us to make amazing content like this. Now, without further ado, hello awesome people. Welcome to PhoneOps. My name is Kailash. Let's get going. First things first, what exactly is this update and which devices have it? Now, this has been released earlier for the European Poco F3, and in India, it is known as MIUI 13.0.7 stable. Now, you might have already got it or you would be getting it in the next couple of weeks or so. And if we check about what's new, it says updated Android security patch to June and increased system security. Pretty standard stuff from Xiaomi. I don't know, somebody's lazy there or they really don't want to take credit for the good and bad things alike. Anyways, now, if you look at all specifications over here, you will of course notice this is Android 12 and MIUI version has been bumped up to 13.0.7. The June security patch is present, although a July security patch would have been much better, but that's okay. We can make do with that, right? Now, there are quite a lot of changes, about 5 to 7 changes that are visible in this particular update, and that will be really interesting to check out. Now, the moment you boot into this particular ROM or update, the moment you swipe down, we officially finally have the MIUI 13 iOS styled control center, which is really nice. You can add Google Home apps over here, so that is present as well. And I don't know, it's just me or these quick tile icons look a slightly bigger to me. I might be wrong though, but yes, we do have the MIUI 13 style control center, although mobile data usage over here is still not available. That has been available in Chinese ROMs for a very long time now, so that is a bummer. Now, moving on, when we actually talk about the security application, that has been updated as well. But before we proceed, let me show you that over here in System Apps Updater, I have updated all the system applications along with this update. So that is a good thing. And if we actually talk about the version of the security app, it is 6.2.3 220622.1.2. So that is the latest version. And with this security update and this MIUI update, what you do get is a new version of Game Turbo. It has been called unofficially 5.2. Okay, now as you can see, the GPU settings at the bottom are missing. I really hope soon they can add that. Now, if you click on start playing, let's not listen to the Subway Surfers music here, but this is what we are talking about. Look at this Game Turbo. Now, the good thing here is this is officially available. It definitely does make a lot of difference when you especially turn on this performance toggle over here. And all the options which were previously missing in the new Game Turbo have been added. And how much difference does this Game Turbo make to your gaming and benchmark experience? I will surely show you that by the end of the video. Now, moving on, the changes do continue. So if you actually go to settings, you go to display over here, right? You do have dark mode on and off. That has always been there. But if you go to more dark mode options, you do see that you now have individual dark mode. They have fixed it. It is back in action and it works in a much better way compared to what it used to work earlier. So that is another neat and very interesting fix that they have added, right? Now, moving on, let's actually first, disable dark mode. So let's go back to night mode or light. Let's go back to light mode. Now, if we move on to the camera application, this is also an application which keeps getting updated every now and then. But if we actually go to more and we go to the documents option, you see that it's downloading and you click on this. The shield icon over here is now gone. So that keeps coming and going. I don't know what to make out of it. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I don't really know. But you do have these enhanced black and white and all the other options available. But yes, the shield icon of protecting your documents is now gone from the official app. So that is something that you'll have to keep in mind if it is really important for you. Another neat update over here is if you go to the gallery application, it is now updated. It comes with, say, if you click a picture or a video, let's maybe select anything. Let's select this and let's go to edit. You do get the updated editor now, which has AI and which has a few additional sky filters as well. So that is a neat addition as far as the gallery update is concerned. Now moving on, if you actually go to settings over here, you go to about phone and you go to storage, you will notice that it now has two different system options. One is clickable, one is not clickable. As you can see, this has an arrow next to it. So if you click on it, you will see that you have memory extension over here. It can directly allow you to enable or disable memory extension. System logs, right now it's 0 bytes because I've just updated this a couple of days back and there's not much, but this can be cleaned up, which is a good thing. It gives you an option to clean that up. And apart from this, you have other system which cannot be really touched. But if you disable memory extension and reboot your device, this will reduce by 2 gigabytes. So that another neat option is available as far as settings and storage is concerned. Now another great addition, in my opinion, one thing that I've always liked about MIUI is customization. If you go to display and you see all sorts of customization, you have this font option over here. Now earlier what used to happen is whenever you used to change the font, you had to go ahead and restart the device to apply the font. As you can see, I just have one font over here. Say I select this one and download it, hit apply, and just have a look at this. As you can see, the entire UI now has the new font. So this, according to me, for customization is a huge update, because now you don't really have to reboot the device. But there is one thing that you will have to keep in mind, that whenever you are going back to your stock font, okay, so you go to Roboto, hit apply, it'll ask you to reboot. So we will for now move back to a different font which looks a little decent maybe. So let's go to this one, download, apply. Okay, this is much more visible now. But yes, in my opinion, font change without a reboot is a really good thing. Now, if you talk about widgets over here, MIUI 13 widgets are still missing, but let me tell you what we have here. If you actually go to settings and you go to the launcher settings and enable app vault, and this is considering you've updated all your system applications, okay? If you swipe here, you will see this plus icon here. Bam! You do have MIUI 13 widgets, which were now only, till now only available in Chinese ROMs, but now they are available in global as well, and they work a treat. I do have a next video coming up in which I'll show you a new launcher and a new app vault, which will allow you to use this new widget style across the board. So do wait for that video. But once again, this is something that is really neat and exciting for me. And gaming, as I said before, I did a format on this device or did a reset on this device. Gaming has been really neat. I've been able to play extremely good BGMI on it. Heating has been very manageable on the Snapdragon 870. That is one of the key highlights of this processor. And there hasn't been major thermal throttling or stuff like that. So that again, is a very good thing. Now, if you go to the battery section here, once again, I'm very pleased with the battery performance. As you can see over here, we've been using the device for 5 hours and 37 minutes and we've used it for 2 hours and 15 minutes. We still have around 68% battery. So I'm easily getting 6 to 7 hours of screen on time, which is a considerable increase. The battery charging time has reduced by around 7 to 8 minutes. Within 1 hour, you'll go from say 1% to 100%. So that again is a very good improvement. All these features and options in the battery section have been available always. The performance mode works just fine, so no complaints there. Now, what really matters for us before we wrap this video up is the performance numbers. Now, a key thing to add over here, the reboot time has reduced by a couple of seconds as well. So not only the phone is snappy overall, not only does it have a lot of MIUI 13 features now, it is performing great in gaming and benchmark numbers as well, which is a really good thing for MIUI or Xiaomi Mi 11X users. Now let's go to photos, because I do have the screenshots of those benchmark runs. We will start with the CPU throttle test, and before that, let me show you. These are the app updates that you will see when you actually go ahead and install this update. So please make sure you go ahead and update everything. Now what you see over here is CPU throttling with performance mode enabled and game turbo enabled, right? The new game turbo. As you can see, it clearly states no thermal throttling detected, which is really amazing. The average score was 231,992 GIPS and the maximum score was 239,168 GIPS. Very stable performance over here. Now this is a 100 thread test that we have done. 89% throttling, average score of 302,888. Once again, a very good experience here. And this is my previous battery backup. As you can see, 1 hour 31 minutes, and we were still at a good 61%. So I had like more than 24 hours of standby time. So the battery and the battery backup and the charging speeds have definitely improved. Now look at this. Mi 11X on stock ROM at around 28-29 degrees room temperature, scoring 706,871. Now this is surprising, but this brings this device very close to the iQOO Neo 6, which in the 870 category performs the best, gives best benchmark numbers and stuff. Xiaomi have really outdone themselves with this particular update, and I'm really happy. If you talk about the Geekbench numbers, the single core score is 986 and the multi-core score is 3283. So overall, this is a very good all-rounder update for Mi 11X Indian users from Xiaomi. Very pleasant experience. Charging, battery backup, media consumption, benchmarks, gaming, everything is on par. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this video. The same video will be available in Hindi on our PhoneOps Hindi channel, so do subscribe there. Until the next one, this is Kailash signing off at PhoneOps. Keep smiling. Take care. Goodbye.